Hey, we got a caller on the line here with Erica. Erica, jump on with us and let's talk about money. How you doing?
Hi, Matt. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing so well. I'm so appreciative that you took the time to give us a buzz. What's on your mind today?
Of course, of course. I love your show. I wanted to call in. I was a student and just a little bit about me. I was running a small business, a family-owned business. It was a local ice cream shop. And now that the summer ending is approaching, I'm obviously worried about sales plummeting, and I'm trying to figure out a new game plan for something to do in the fall and winter time while it's cold outside. And I'm just at this rut in my business right now. I'm not sure what to do to change and boost my sales once the summer season ends, and my family and I are getting a little bit worried.
How long's the business been around? Is this your first season?
We just opened in May, so we're all very
Ah.
new to this whole business thing. Before we started this business, my husband was working. He was working as a lawyer, and I was working as a part-time nanny while I was still raising our kids. So we wanted to, quit both of our jobs and pursue our passion projects.
Really? Your husband quit his job as a lawyer to open up this ice cream shop
Yeah,
with you? Oh
we
my
we wanted to
gosh.
open up an ice cream shop together. We were tired of, the long hours and the inconsistency in our schedules, and it just wasn't doing it for us. And I also just don't think he enjoyed his job. So we wanted
Yeah,
to do
yeah, yeah.
something
No lawyer
together
does.
that the
Come on.
whole
I,
family could be a
I don't.
part of.
My father was a lawyer. One of my closest friends here was a lawyer, and they both hated it. My father was a lawyer for 50 years. He said he hated every single day of it. I'm not trying to disparage your husband's career because I'm sure it provided well for you guys, but nobody likes being a lawyer. I mean, it's just a tough job. Why do you think he left to go into the ice cream business with you, right? I mean, that's the whole point. But here's what we got to do. We got to get the ice cream
Exactly.
business pumping and
You can
cranking.
never go
Was it
wrong
a
with ice
good
cream. It
summer?
makes
Did you
everyone
guys make
happy.
the money you thought you were going to make this summer?
Sorry, what was that?
Did you guys make the money you thought you were going to make this summer?
So far, it's been pretty good. I mean, we didn't set the highest estimates for ourselves, but we have surpassed what we did set out to make. So I would consider that successful.
So how long could you go? Let's say that you started to hit the bottom estimates of your slow time. I mean, would it really put a heavy pinch on your family financially?
If we didn't make money the first few months after the summer, you're asking?
Yeah, like if you started to hit the lower projections of your business plan as you start to go into the colder months, would it really put a pinch on you guys? Or do you have reserves that you could weather the storm?
We do have some reserves to weather the storm, but it would be very tight around the house. And I have two kids. We have two kids, so
Yeah.
we have to be able to, provide for them accordingly. And I don't want their lifestyle to have to suffer because we can't get our business together while,
Yeah.
it's the slow season.
Well, that's nice of you to say that. Your kids won't, they probably won't appreciate that, but my kids sure as hell suffered for a long time. My kids suffered, and that's nobody, it's not their fault, it's my fault. It's my fault for going into business for myself and thinking that it was going to be better than it is. Because Erica, the reality is you cannot be in business for May, June, and July and think that you're going to replace the salary of a lawyer. You're going to go through this difficult valley now, and that valley is going to be emotionally taxing, financially taxing, and it's really going to stress you two guys out. So what we have to do is figure out the game plan to minimize that, because it's just built in. Any entrepreneur that goes into business, for me, it lasted 12 years. I want that to be shorter for you guys, but everybody has to go through this pain point. So what other products could you guys make that are not specifically heat related purchasing patterns? What else could you guys do in the ice cream shop? You know where I'm going with this, but what else could you make?
Oh, yeah. Well, we were brainstorming the other day, and we were thinking that, once it gets to that October, November point where no one definitely is going to go outside and spend money on ice cream, we were thinking of turning it into like a hot chocolate business, but doing gourmet hot chocolate and offering different kinds of products in that, and maybe even
Love it.
adding candy products to the store.
I love it. Keep going. What else could you do?
Oh, I don't know. That's where we got stuck.
How about birthday cakes? How about celebration
Oh.
cakes? And how about this?
Oh, like a
Every
bakery.
time someone came into that ice cream shop, from the minute you opened that door, were you collecting email addresses and Facebook accounts and social media accounts of every person who bought an ice cream for the last 3 months?
We have been. We've been very active on Facebook and getting our local community to support us and like us on Facebook.
Fantastic. So now, how about email addresses, though? Did you collect any of those?
Emails, we've gotten a few. That's been kind of our weaker point with networking and marketing, but we're working on it.
So I would definitely, I mean, you got to think about that. If you had been collecting those email addresses, how many people do you think came through the door since May? Hundreds or thousands?
I'd say thousands. I mean, it's been pretty popular. We sell such a variety of ice creams. It's like the new hip and trendy part of town. People love
I
it.
love it. So if you had collected thousands of email addresses, now what you'd be doing is emailing into them as you're going into the cold month, and you'd be saying, look at the new product offerings that we have at my shop. We now have cakes. We now have hot chocolates. We now have candies. Regardless of the changing in the weather, you still want to come and see us. Ice cream or no ice cream, we've got you covered. That's what's so important. I mean, I look back, if I had done that early, we still have we have probably 10,000 email addresses, but we've talked to and done business with hundreds of thousands of people that we never collected email addresses. I wouldn't have to work another day. All I'd have to do is tell Rich to send out email blasts every week. Just go ahead and we blew it. So now guess what? We still cold call all the time in here. So you guys need to put that program in place. I love the candy store. It's, as you know, super hot. I love the idea of the hot chocolate, and then definitely get into the celebration cake business, ice cream cake business, compete head to head with Carvel, Marble Slab, all those guys, and recognize, listen, that you're going to go through some hard times, Erica. The arrow of entrepreneurship doesn't go straight up. It takes time, and you guys need to be prepared, both not just in business, but I mean this personally, in your tightness of your marriage and your relationship. You guys got to be tight, because you're about to get stressed. And the only way you get through it is when he's down, you're up. When you're down, he's up. And when the two of you are up, you become unstoppable. And start talking about that, because what I just said is what most people don't realize. You ain't going to go into business for 3 months, and the arrow is not going to go straight up. It's going to come down. So I want you guys to do great and be prepared for it. How's that sound?
That was beautiful. That's really, really great advice. Thank you.
You're so welcome. I wish you the best of luck, Erica. Knock 'em dead. Send me some damn coupons, too, would you?
I will. I'll send them your way.
All right. Take care of yourself. Bye.